And we're off. Good afternoon all, good evening, good morning, wherever you're from. Hope you're all well. Is anybody lurking, that is? Lurking. Right, ready to go. Right, what are we doing today? I want to freshen up the geometry on the frogkin. It's a bit laggy and heavy to work with, so the main body is working. Turn the volume down on that music a little bit. There we go. You let me know if the levels on the music are okay for my microphone, if anybody's watching. Right, where were we? Also, feel free to ask any questions, chat about anything within reason. Read the rules. Got some Dr. Pepper. What's the worst that can happen? Now it's gone. Oh, and I managed to get a haircut and a beard trim yesterday, which was massively needed because I look like a wild bear man from the north who savaged people with a club and a claw on the end. But yeah, I feel much better. What else? Oh, I've got my ZBrush t-shirt on. My free ZBrush t-shirt. Which is nice. Right, so what I want to do today is I want to remesh the body because I want to put a mouth in here as on Monday's stream. Monday's streams I'm wanting to stream at 9 AM till midday, Monday to Friday, and then 9 PM till midnight, Monday to Friday. That's the schedule that I'm putting in place going forward. And then I'm dedicating weekends to social media and private work, which is also getting done during the middle of the day. So that means that I can get the kids off to school, do some streaming, do some housework, pick the kids up from school, get their teas, all that sort of stuff, and then stream on an evening whilst also doing private work during the day. So that's the plan going forward. put more streaming into action, so hopefully we can stick to that. I'm positive I can, because essentially before I started streaming last week, I've been sculpting those hours anyway, so I thought, why not stream, get some personal stuff finished, which has been desperately lagging in the background. I've got a lot of projects on for my own personal plans that need finishing, so do it on stream, get a bit of a chat and a bit of a community going. You guys can ask any questions about what I'm doing, hopefully I can help you, or generally just come in and shoot the breeze. Right, so this guy is my Frog King Brute. I'm going to do a few of these, a different class for each character. So he's a bit of a beast, hand-to-hand beast is the idea. And there he is so far. So Monday's session is going to be putting a mouth in and then moving on to detailing the straps. Dog, Ragnar, stop licking. Sorry about that, my dog's licking himself, licking his paw over and over again. Does he not know the rules when one's streaming, that you don't lick your paw? We'll be having words later, me and you, pal, telling you. There'll be no treats. Treats will be banned. Right, so yeah, so the plan on Monday is to put a mouth in and to work on detailing the straps, getting them separated out, getting some tertiary straight shapes in there and details in there, because they're just the basic form block out there at the moment, which is necessary. I mean, you could just print this as it is, but as I was mentioning the other day, I'm wanting to start detailing more in the models that I'm producing, because the new 12K printers are able to print at much higher resolution, which, yeah, at 32mm as a miniature is going to be lost, but at 75mm and up, you can see that detail. So it's time to start upping the details. Bear with me a second, right back. Hello? I don't fancy anything, I've got a really dodgy belly. Okay, bye now. Sorry about that. The wife ringing me up asking me what I wanted for dinner at tea. But I don't want anything because I've got a poorly belly. Nothing serious. I'm just too warm, I think. It's been really warm in England, up the north where I'm from. The last couple of days it's been silly. It's really, really warm and muggy because it's been damp, so it's just so close. Not good. But then again, we're never happy. Never happy. Right. Where were we? Yeah. So, remeshing this dude. So what have we got? Oh, I've already started to split that. Then again, let's make sure that the geometry is nice and clean. Let's do a little weld, a little optimize points, and then check the mesh integrity. Sometimes and you've got a high poly count and you've got poly groups, when you're going into ZBrush here, it says ZBrush here, it can mess up and give you odd shapes and pulls, and it just doesn't want to work properly. So making sure it's clean, even going as far as removing your poly groups seems to not make it have a fit. But we'll see how it works. But what am I in? I'm on the very latest version here, 2023.2.2, and the ZBrush is just working beautifully with the new algorithm. Absolutely fantastic. Not that the old one didn't, but it just seems to just be just that bit better. Really is a good tool. Right, stop waffling and get on with it. Hey dude, Vegeta in the house. You alright, pal? How did the gaming go last night? Did you win the day? Were you triumphant? Did you claim victory? Are you there? Nice. That's good that you're escalating it. Is it the same group of people that you play with regular? Cool. You just give me a bit of feedback. How's the sound? Can you hear me, and is the music not too loud? Cheers. Don't know what I'm putting thumbs up there for. There's nobody up there. You're down there. So what's on the agenda today? What are you up to? That's what Sundays are for, man. Cleaning. This morning I spent God knows how long cleaning. I've got 4 kids and a wife that works. These days my wife works full time and I don't, because I look after my parents. So my our roles are reversed, so I mainly do the housework now. So this morning was cleaning after the kids, and they are eating and eating, so there's constantly pots and dishes and dirty general stuff everywhere. So I had my cleaning head on this morning. Nom nom nom. Ultra dead despite having 8 hours sleep. that's because you were so hard at the gaming yesterday that you're mentally drained, man. Yeah, that's a big thing as well. I've got a bit of a dicky tummy today, and I think that's because it's been so warm here where I live last couple of days, and I've just had a bottle of pop, a bottle of Dr Pepper beside me, and I've drunk the whole big bottle, and I should have drunk water because it's just made me have a dicky tummy now because I drunk too much pop. But yeah, water is key. Yeah, look what he's doing here. Yep, so what we're going to do there is we're going to another Dynamesh. To clean up that geometry. Then ZBrush. Then I'll reapply the groups, the poly groups that I had before. I like to work with poly groups to separate the sections out on whatever I'm working on. So in this case, a body. So I'll have the arms separated, body separated, the head separated. Generally, I keep the legs as one, but with this having big froggy legs, probably separate the bottom half of the legs and feet out as well, but we'll see. You didn't see me yesterday, man. I desperately needed a haircut and a beard trim because I looked like some kind of savage mountain man. But thankfully, I managed to get to the barbers yesterday. Mountain dwarf? I'm 6'5". But I'm a dwarf at heart, definitely. In my Warhammer days, so my army that I started collecting in probably about 1989, and still have it. And it equaled probably 5,000 to 6,000 points. Huge. All lead, no plastic, none of the second gen. When they redid Warhammer, was that for 5 or 6? The new dwarf army came out. So none of that. It's all lead, all original lead. 5,000 or 6,000 points in that. I was a massive dwarf player. Got about 10 organ guns. Because organ guns were really good. In 3rd edition, organ guns were essentially multiple cannons. They didn't have their own stat, you just fired multiple cannons, so they had each barrel had the same rule as a cannon. They were good. Fire! You can hear whistling, that's my African grey parrot in the corner. Bobby wants to join in on the stream. Very tall mountain dwarf, yeah, mountain dwarf that bangs his head a lot in the caverns. Right, now let's ZBrush without groups and see if that works. In case of emergency, you can smelt these minis in musket ammo. As musket ammo. Yeah, I could, I suppose. But they are out of all of my massive collection, and I have a huge collection of minis. As I say, right back to 1989. They're probably the only thing. If I ever sold all my wargaming stuff, they would be the thing that I kept, definitely, because the first army that I started collecting, and they're just worth so much to me. And there's a lot of unpainted there as well, so as a monetary worth, the army is worth a lot of money. Ah, beautiful. Well, that's done a really nice remesh one. Some nice topology in there. Right, good cardboard. Does that drop down? Let me know if that's a bit better. Now I think the music is a tiny bit louder than you. Great stuff. I only want it to be like a bit of background. It's only background synth music. But it's great stuff. It's by a guy called Carl Casey, and he owns a. It's called Whitebat Audio, and it's all royalty-free stuff. You can download it, and it's absolutely amazing. I have links in all over the place. Links below, I think. And he's got a lot of music. Cool. So yeah, I know Whitebat Audio. I bought his music. Yeah, cool. He's great. Very talented, and for the fact that he gives it away for free, I did donate some money, but you don't have to pay a penny. He's fantastic. So when you're going to paint something else on stream, maybe you can inspire me to get my paintbrushes out, because I haven't painted myself for months and months and months. So that is working. So we're going to do our little clicky. Control click on the history area. I don't know, dude, honestly, still somewhat sorting things out where to put them. Do you mean as in a space to paint them? Or you somewhat sorting things out as in a headspace where you don't know what to kind of... Oh, you've moved. Right. Is that move far? Are you still in the same city? Are you gone far? Just out of town. No, I'm just moved out of town. Yeah, it's always. I mean, I'm settled on my own house now, but in my younger years, moving, I used to be like some kind of nomad, and I would move constantly, and I would take like a couple of bags of clothes that every time I moved, I just seemed to throw stuff away. And now that I'm older, I think back and I think, oh man, all those tour t-shirts. And the clothes that were just so cool from my metal days of when I was younger, just kick myself really. Every time I move, I'd lose like 10 tour shoot t-shirts. Madness. But what you need when you get your own space, if you ever get the chance to, is your own space. I call it the geek room that I'm sat in here. I'll do a tour of it one day. Now that I'm streaming, I'll probably make a video of the tour. But it's a huge room, massive room. I had space at the bottom. Well, I've got space at the bottom for a gaming table, which is all packed away because I've not gamed for a while. But gaming table at the bottom. I've got miniatures in glass cabinets all the way around, shelving with scenery on. The parrot in the corner. He came to live with us when mum and dad got poorly. And then this area here that I'm sat in is my sort of office stroke painting space. So yeah, it's something that I'm lucky enough to have been able to get myself, but it's something that I really do recommend as you get older. It's good for the head. It's good for the mind to have your own space. Dragon! He's gone pink. You're now pink, Froggy. Ragnar, what are you doing down there? On your bed. Come here. Come here. What's up with you, bud? Good lad. What's up? You stressed? Oh, I know why you're stressed. It's tea time. Very shortly. We'll lay down in your bed for a bit and we'll get your tea sorted. Yeah. It's time for the dog's tea and he's letting me know about it. Do you have any pets? All the neighbours' cats, 4 to 5 of them, depending on the day. Awesome. You can never have enough floofs, even if they're not yours. I remember being abroad somewhere on holiday. Might have been Greece. And the entire area where we're on holiday was just surrounded by like fleets and fleets of cats everywhere. It was like something from the apocalypse, but it was brilliant because there are all these cats that were coming to visit us every day. I think I enjoyed the cats more than I did the holiday. I don't have any cats these days. I've got 2 dogs. We had 3. I had 2 Rottweilers and a Staffy. Sadly, my big male Rottweiler, he passed away not so long back. So we're down to 1 Rottweiler, my baby girl, and the pig. We call him the pig. He's the Staffy. Yeah, sad. He was a good dog and he lived a good if short life. He was a massive, massive bear. Be a good colour. God damn it. Whoops. 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 There's something not right with the settings. Poly loop. Oh, that's right. We're just not zoomed in enough. Oh, no, it's not wanting to do that. So. Got to do stuffy stuff to lurky lurk. You've got to lurk. Everybody needs a lurker. Catch you in a bit, dude. Go, lurk. Engage lurk mode. What? We already did that. Oh, they're the same colour. No. We already did those. Did I undo? Did I? Never blame the tool. It's normally the operator. Lurk. Need to look at some better lighting for on an evening as well, because my camera looks fine when it's during the day and the window's open. But on a night time it's a bit gloomy and I look like I'm in some kind of hit dungeon. So I want to get some backlight, probably some backlighting, and maybe can't have any front lighting or overhead lighting on because of the glare on the screen from my tablet, my pen tablet. Maybe I don't know. I need to look at the lighting. Right, so we're back to the position where we are cleaner geometry. Oh no! Don't panic. That's your huckleberry. It seems to... oh, that's beautiful. I do like a good clean geometry. Said nobody ever. So this was at 2.4 million polygons at, was it this stage? Yep, 2.4 million. And we had that level of detail here. Give it another go. And this should give it around a million, 1.4 million, something like that. Oh no, what's that, 937? Just under a million, so that's less than half. And I think yeah, it's a little bit, but it's a lot better than it was before. That's the family home. Sorry about that. And my lamb came in. Yeah, let's go and close the door because the family have been very loud. That's right, Bobby. Right, so I've reduced this down so it's more workable now, and then the plan is that what we probably will need to do, what I like to do is I split out elements because it's 3D printing. Anything that's not showing or anything that's separated by an accessory or a piece of equipment, I like to separate to keep the poly count on the subtools down. So what I will be doing is splitting further down the road the torso from the legs. because that's also probably going to be separate for printing. So that I can so it will print upside down with most of the supports on the bottom. Maybe back angle there. We'll see. We'll see when we come to splitting. That's further down the road. But for now, I'm liking that. We've got our poly groups. And that was the intention for this small stream, so I am going to call it a day, and I will catch you either a bit later on or tomorrow morning. We'll see. I might pop on a bit later on, get that mouth. Might do that mouth tonight, and then move on to the straps tomorrow. But we'll see. Right, let me refill the colour so that I can oh yeah! How's he looking? Grrr. There we go. Extra days. Right, if you can hear me, Jera, I am out. Stay frosty. Later. Oh, still here. Hey, Bultbird. Just about to log off. Nice to have you lurking. Lurkers are always a good thing. Hope everything's okay, man. What are you up to today? Good, good. That's what it's all about. That's what Sundays are about, man. Chilling out. Having some good fun. Right, hopefully catch you later, pal. You take care. Thanks for the lurk. Bye bye now.